The high-profile murder trial for Kaitlin Armstrong goes to court this week.
Armstrong is accused of shooting and killing pro cyclist Mo Wilson. Police found Wilson unconscious with a gunshot wound at an East Austin home in May of 2022. APD says Armstrong's Jeep was spotted in the area at the time of Wilson's death. Now, she left the country during the investigation, and U.S. Marshals found her about a month later in Costa Rica.
Earlier this month, Armstrong tried to escape custody by running away from corrections officers. Here you see that video. They were trying to take her to a doctor's appointment in South Austin.
And today, the jury was selected and seated in Armstrong's case. Opening statements will begin Wednesday morning at 9.
KXAN's Brianna Hollis has been following this case for more than a year now, and she's joining us live outside the courthouse tonight with what we can expect this coming week.
So during jury selection today, attorneys asked jurors about their prior knowledge of the case, as well as their thoughts on guns, their perception of forensic evidence, and their feelings on a defendant not testifying. Of course, we're not allowed to film during jury selection to protect the identity of the jurors. Many of you have asked, can I watch this trial live? We're not allowed to film, or we're only, allowed to film opening statements, closing arguments, and the verdict. Tonight, we have some third-party legal insight on that decision-making process.
And it's really a balancing act.
When it comes to media access for trials, the decision is ultimately up to the judge on a case-by-case basis. In Armstrong's case, Judge Brenda Kennedy says we can film opening statements, closing arguments, the verdict, and if it comes to it, the sentencing. Even though cameras are only allowed in during those times, reporters are allowed to be in the courtroom throughout the trial and report what happens. While we couldn't speak directly with Judge Kennedy about her decision, retired Judge Charlie Bayard, an expert witness, and former Travis County Assistant District Attorney Kevin Madison weighed in.
Typically, three factors that go into it. First is the safety and security of the jurors.
Bayard says judges also consider how cameras could impact courtroom demeanor and how televising a trial could impact future jurors if a mistrial occurs.
Would witnesses be intimidated by a TV camera, knowing that what they say in open court is going to be shown?
But it does have an impact, I think, on folks that are testifying and also on counsel. It can affect it where people do more grandiose things, or may feel less compelled to bring forth certain questions and worry about public reaction.
And we do plan on live streaming what we can film on KXAN.com and the KXAN Facebook page.
And Brianna, do we know if Armstrong's escape attempt from a few weeks ago, is that going to be part of this trial?
Yes, the judge actually ruled this evening the state can use that in their case against Armstrong. This, just like the decision about the cameras, is up to each individual.